Hi everybody. My plan today was that I was going to get up early-ish. I was going to get up early-ish and I was going to go downtown and just go to Super Value. I didn't get up early and I didn't go downtown. I decided to see what was in the fridge. I did have some stuff that I bought, obviously, not last Saturday before. So I had that for my breakfast and I scrambled some eggs, my breakfast, lunch, my brunch. My father was up early and he said that the fog was really bad, and it reminds me of last night when we were coming home from Dublin. When we were coming down over the hill, it was really bad, like you couldn't see a thing in front of us. I was watching She's the Man that I downloaded off Netflix on my phone and distracting myself from how scary the fog looked. But once we went below a certain part, we were coming down on the hill into Pilltown. As we were coming down, my ears popped and we drove under the fog, and once we got underneath it, it was nice and clear. But yeah, it was really scary. Dad just crawled home. I pay for the Microsoft suite. I pay for Microsoft Office, which it also comes with some video editing software. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to have a look at that video editing software on my Surface Pro and see what is the situation. It's just that I love Premiere Pro. It's easy to use. I find it's easy to use because I've been using it for so many years now. But my old laptop is just laggy and it's slow. Clipchamp is the Microsoft video editing software, which is free, and I had it on my laptop. If I wanted to, I could go for the monthly plan. The monthly plan is $7.99 for the first month and then $11.99 a month after that, and I get up to 4K UHD. I get the premium stock, not just the free stock for the audio, image and video stock. I get premium filters, which I have, and I can get a single brand and I can get content backup, or I can pay per year. So it's $79.99 for the first year and then $199.99 per year after that. So I'm not going to go for the premium. I'm going to see how I get on with this this Clipchamp. It's not going to affect the files, so I'll still have my original video files. So if it doesn't work, I can just pop over to the old laptop and use Premiere Pro. So when I'm on, this is the Clipchamp, and when I hit this button, it just goes straight back to the very original part of the file. I can't just skip forward to here, for example. I can, of course, do like little 5-second intervals. Also, still, I can bring in these things for the My MS Life. So like if I lay it there, it shows my filter thingy, but I need to figure out my timing for this because that's annoying. It's 10 to 2, so I have to get ready for work, but I need to take out Premiere Pro anyway because I'll need to check how long each individual clip for the My MS Life that appears at the video intro is. But for now, I'll get ready for work. Also, I can put in transitions from one clip to another where they like fade from one to the other. I can either do like a fade to black, or I can do a, where it's my picture and it fades into the next clip. However, this is a vlog, not a Fellini film, so I won't be using those. I can also use those on Premiere Pro, but I'm just saying they're also on this. You may look at me and say, Sarah, you're wearing different clothes, and well, viewers, I am. We had a disaster. This is drowned. These are drowned. This is pretty dang drowned. This is drowned. And this is drowned. Because I spilt my coffee onto my lap. Thank goodness it was iced coffee. That's all I can say. But everything, even my slippers. Poor slippers. Look at my poor slippers. I have cleaned everything up after the coffee. It went everywhere. It went under my desk and everything. I was just lucky it didn't hit the laptop, it didn't hit my work computer or my keyboard or anything like that. I just got a little bit on the edge of my Surface Pro keyboard, but nothing on the keys themselves, so we're fine. Got it on my door, got it on my door frame, got it on my Calyx unit, got it on my toilet door. Then of course I lifted the cup and brought it into the toilet and just left it in the sink, so it's built along the floor there. I had to change all my clothes, and now I smell strongly of coffee. And so does everything in my desk. It got a little bit on my mat, but I have this protector under my desk. I didn't really get too much coffee on that, thank goodness. After I got all of my coffee spillage cleaned up, I edited my vlog on the Clipchamp. And then I finished it off when I was on my final break. So just when I was going to my lunch, I decided to render it, or export as they call it. And oh my goodness, it exported in less than 15 minutes. I decided to implement some of the features within the program. So for example, the intro where it says my MS life, I decided to update that slightly to, so it's not just my one that I made. I made the other one myself, okay? It wasn't a computer program, it was me. And then the date on the bottom, I liked the way that comes up and kind of like slides across. I thought that was cool. So let me know what you think. I'm on my final break. I have 5.5 minutes left. I went downstairs and I tried to bring Eiley down, but she wouldn't come down. So I just forgot about it and just left her. Ruby is very slow. I don't know what's wrong. She was very slow on her stepdad's over the weekend when I was away. But then yesterday and today she was kind of jumping around a bit. So she seems okay again. But I just went down and she seems very, I don't know, she wasn't really herself now. I will say there's a lot of bangers going on outside coming up to Halloween. So maybe that's why. Hello. It is Tuesday. Do you know, sometimes I think I wouldn't know what day of the week it is. Only from my Glennia medicine has the days of the week written on them. So it's Prime Day. I had a look at Prime Day deals. I was looking at them extensively last night. Some of them are not, it's not great. I mean, everything is only up to 40% off. I don't want to jinx this, but the last 2 nights in a row, Eiley hasn't woken me up. Have you? Now last night she was a bit hyperactive before bed, but once we went to bed, she never woke me up, did ya? Once I start using a hot water bottle again, she'll probably get up, go in and use the toilet, or go and have some food, and then come back in and sit on my bed because she'll have the heated hot water bottle. Hi, look at that one patch. This is some Starbucks. It's the caramel one that I bought in Dunne's recently. It tastes okay. There's not much of a caramel taste off it, and even the smell, it's more like a burnt caramel, but it's still nice. I just decided to keep my Smithwick's experience going. I did not get this glass in the Smithwick's store. This is something I brought home from a pub. It's just 1:30, so it's time to getting ready for work. It's roasting. I'm roasting. Just a quick update on Eiley's snuffle mat. It's working a treat. Look at her. She loves it. She really has to go searching for the treats I really put them in and kind of spread them around and stuff. It wasn't that expensive. I'll put it in my link tree on my Amazon storefront. A great purchase. They work really well for dogs as well. That actual one came with a bag of, I don't know what they were called, but they were pedigree treats of some sort, so I gave them to Ruby. Well, I'm in the process of giving them to Ruby, who today was running around the back garden like a puppy. I'm on my first break. It's cold today. My feet are feeling kind of cold, so I might put on my slippers. I just put on this hoodie. I actually didn't have it on before now, so that could be another reason that I was cold. And I had my window open for a while just to leave in some fresh air into the room. I am just finished my dinner. I have 5 minutes and 10 seconds left on my break, on my lunch I should say. Eiley has been very affectionate. She just keeps headbutting her head off my feet. Yep, generally speaking, the head is involved in headbutting. I don't know if anybody told. That's my life lesson today. I'm finished work. When I was on my last break, I had this banging migraine, so I took 2 aspirin and I still have the migraine. I mentioned last week, was it last week or the week before? I mentioned relatively recently that I was interested in buying a walking pad. So it's like a treadmill for all the world, but you can walk on it and you don't need, it's not like a full treadmill. So the one I was looking at was $239.99 from a company called Home Fitness Code. Well, it's not that they ship, but the company is based in England, and I worry that if it ships from England, I'd have to pay customs, and customs on an item that's €239 is gonna be a lot. So I had a look on that Home Fitness Code website, and it is an Irish website. It's got ie.homefitnesscode.com, so it isn't an Irish company. They have on it their addresses in England, but I checked the shipping and it says that it ships from Germany. So I think I'm going to buy it off them. One thing I am worried about is the fact that it comes from Germany, that it won't have an Irish plug and that it will have a 2-prong plug. not a 3-prong plug, which isn't a huge problem because I do have adapters. If I order it today, I'll have it between the 17th and the 20th. I bought this and this on AliExpress, and just got an email to tell me that the item that you ordered is illegal and has broken copyright infringement. I mean, they look pretty. I just hope that, like, I don't know, the FBI doesn't come crashing into my house. Good morning. I slept quite well until about 8 o'clock this morning when Eiley woke me up, which isn't bad. 8 o'clock isn't bad. Once she woke me up, then I couldn't fall back to sleep for a few minutes, so I checked my phone and I had an email from DPD that they have my order and it's on the way. Now, I knew DPD due to deliveries for this home fitness code website that I bought my new treadmill walking pad from. I found this jumper in my wardrobe. It's giving very much wintertime cozy vibes. It's almost time for work, so I'm getting ready. My calendar fell down. I came up sometime midway through Herbert cleaning and it was on the ground, so I very quickly picked it up. The calendar wasn't obviously going to be a problem. Herbert's not that good at cleaning, he wasn't going to soak up a calendar, but the little hook that it goes on, so I just reapplied the command hook here, and I still have to repair and replace my degree. Oh my god, I'm so clever. So it turns out it's not called Prime Day, it's called Amazon Prime Big Deals Day or something similar. Anyhow, my father had 2 things in his Amazon basket that he wanted to get, neither of which were on sale in the Prime sale. So I bought the Loop earplugs. I bought the quiet ones, they're supposed to help you sleep. And then I bought the USB connector for my laptop. So it's a USB-C 7-in-1 adapter, and it has a HDMI connection, an SD card, micro SD card, regular USB, USB-C, all that stuff. And I bought a jigsaw puzzle. Then the 4th item was my dad's thing that he bought. Then he bought one other item as well. And then I bought a SodaStream bottle. I am on my first break from work, and I was just thinking the necks on this jumper and my other jumper are kind of weird when I wear t-shirts underneath them. So I have a vest somewhere, like as in a, let's go into the light, as in like a, not a vest, but like a vest top. And I might just see what that would be like underneath it. Would it keep me warm enough? Just so that I have layers. Like an onion. Hi everybody, I'm finished work. I was just clearing off a load of stuff off my phone. For some reason when I plugged the phone into my laptop, my WhatsApp folders didn't show up. So I have like a lot of WhatsApp videos and pictures that I would like to transfer. So I'm just currently deleting all the other stuff off my phone anyway, just to see, make a bit of space, you know. Good morning everybody, I slept quite well. Now, the problem is, it took me a while to get to sleep. I did the thing where I turned off my TV, I put my phone down, and I started to read a book. Granted, it was on my Kindle, but look, baby steps here, people. But I was reading a book on my Kindle that I downloaded on Amazon Prime. So I have Prime Reading. It's called The Summer House by Kerry Beeves, K-E-R-I-B-E-E-V-I-S. Basically, the story is that this person named Lana goes back to Norfolk from Oxford to the house she grew up in because her grandmother has died and she's inheriting the house. So she has a twin brother named Ollie and they're both inheriting the house. Their parents predeceased them when they were children, and their sister died in the house 17 years previous. So they've like, it sounds like they've like a mansion with grounds, and then they have this summer house at the back. So she was murdered in the summer house, and the sister Lana, the girl who, the protagonist, she ID'd her sister's boyfriend as the murderer 17 years previous, and he's been in jail. and she was dating his brother, but they broke up immediately because obviously, and that boy Xavier was her twin brother Ollie's best friend, so it's a bit of a weave there. So she hasn't seen Xavier in 17 years. She's barely been back to the house over the past 17 years, except occasionally visit her grandmother. But now that she's inherited the house, it's up to her to go and empty it. And the whole thing is she makes a discovery that puts into question whether or not the person she identified as her sister's murderer was the murderer. So I'm 22% into it. It's quite good. I only started last night. Anyway, it's a good book so far. Like I said, I'm only 22% into it, and it was free with Prime Reading, so I might as well use my Prime Reading. I am going out to Aldi. My father told me that my mother told him they've got a special offer today in Aldi of buy one get one free with Pepsi. For €6 you can get 18 cans of Pepsi. So Pepsi is my drink of choice. I'm going to go get some. Hi everybody, I am back from Mr. Aldi. I got the Pepsi. It was 9 cans of Pepsi Max and 9 cans, so 2 packets of 9 cans of Pepsi Max, and they were wrapped in plastic in a little tray together. So I bought 2 of them, so I got 36 cans altogether for €12. Like, that's so good. Normally it's 24 cans for around €12. Got Eiley a packet of the Paws and Pockets. It was the last bag there, and then I got her 2 packets of these sticks. She loves these, so I got her the chicken and liver, and I got the turkey and lamb, and she loves them, so I'll leave them downstairs. This is the antipasto selection that I got from Aldi. So you can see 3 slices of prosciutto, and then 8 slices of Napoli salami, and 8 slices of Milano salami, made with EU pork, which interestingly has ES on it, which means that it comes from Spain, even though it's Italian. What lies is this? I have my notebook out because I was writing out my kind of ideas for Vlogmas for 2023. I know it's only the beginning of October. The 12th of October is still the beginning, or is it considered mid-October? You can decide. I have a couple of ideas that I want to do for Vlogmas. All ideas are always welcome. Not that I'll necessarily do all ideas, but anybody that has an idea, let me know. Tonight after work, I need to finish watching the Big Vape Juul documentary. It's very good. It's quite interesting to see the rise and fall, as it says in the title, but it's very interesting. And then tomorrow is Love is Blind Day. I'm finished work. When I was on my final break at 8 o'clock, I went and I washed my hair, had myself a very quick shower. I was thinking of buying a lamp for my bedside locker, and I found this very nice one on Amazon. It's $38.48. So it has a feature where if you look here, you can actually plug in your USB and your USB-C to it and charge. But the problem with it is that it's black and everything else in here is white. I guess that lamp is black, so it won't be too bad. So then I found this one in Home Store and More. And what's nice about it is it's battery operated, see, it's cordless, so I wouldn't need to worry about having the plug in use. I moved my candle warmer to up here. It won't go in any further than that because of the slope of the ceiling. It's fine, I can still put things back here. I just have a temporary extension lead. It's not permanent because it's not long enough, and also it's a 4 plug extension lead that is a total waste. So I'm just going to see if I can buy a single one. I also got out my SodaStream, which has seen better days. It's okay, it's not as obvious on the camera, but it's very yellowed on this side. But I washed it down. Well, I didn't wash it down. I cleaned it down with some Dettol wipes, and it's ready to go. I just need to find somewhere to put it. It's not perfect, but it will do for now. It's just gone 11 o'clock. I'm not going to do anything else tonight except probably put my hair in some plaits, maybe watch some TV. So I'm going to end the vlog here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, maybe share, subscribe if you want to see more of my face. And if you want to follow me on any of my socials, those details are at the end of the video. They're also in my link tree down below, where you can also find my Amazon storefront. Thank you for watching today, and TTFN.